on it. They're working on it. They're working on it. I think they're just looking at it. They have access to the Wi-Fi.
Good afternoon. I'm Jamie Owen. I'm the Dean of Student Success, so I just want to first welcome you all to the 2023 commencement here with NCK Tech. Thank you, ladies. We are going to get started here in about 5 minutes, so I want to just make sure that you guys know where restrooms are. So our students are lining up down this hallway on this side. There are restrooms there, but we do just ask that if you have to use the restroom, hold off until the ceremony starts because there's a lot of people and it's kind of warm down that hallway. Or you can use the restrooms to this side of the auditorium, just outside here. And then also wanted to let you know we are keeping an eye on the weather. So if there is severe weather and we do need to vacate the auditorium, there are stairs down this hallway that will go down into the basement, and then there are also stairs here and then along the outside that we can line up down this hallway. So we are keeping an eye on it and are monitoring it, and I do know that we'll have a great ceremony today. So thank you all for coming and enjoy our show. Thank you.
Please rise. You may be seated. Today, we are celebrating our graduates, but we also want to pay tribute to our veterans. So at this time, our honorary veteran degree candidate will process in as the music of his branch is played. If you have served or are currently serving in the United States military, please stand as your branch is being played. We're going to start with the Army. Now the Marines. Next, the Navy. Now let's hear it for the Air Force. All right. And I do realize we're in Kansas, but we can't leave out the Coast Guard. Anyone from Coast Guard? And you can take a seat. You can sit down. Just take a seat. Let's again give all of our veterans a round of applause. Thank you for your service to our country. Good afternoon. My name is Eric Burks. I serve as president of North Central Kansas Technical College. And on behalf of the Board of Trustees, administration, faculty, staff, and students, I want to welcome all of you, including those of you joining us on live stream, to the 2023 NCK Tech Commencement Ceremony for our construction and transportation programs. At this time, I would like to invite Pastor Chad Pritchett from Ellis Baptist Church to the stage to deliver our invocation.
Let us pray. Father, we want to take this time to recognize the accomplishments of these graduates. We want to thank all those that have invested in their success and in their future. We know that in your word it says in Proverbs chapter 3, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. We acknowledge that if it was not for your strength, that we would not be able to celebrate these accomplishments today. We know that there are times when we do not understand the path that is in front of us. I ask that you help direct the path of these graduates, that the skills that they have learned will be used to bless, not curse, will be used to erect, not to tear down, and will be used to care and not destroy. We thank you for the freedom that you have given to us. We recognize that our freedoms come from you, and that you have given us the right to make decisions that will impact and direct our country. You have commanded us to pray for those in authority, and we ask that you give us godly men and women to lead this great nation. We remember those that have given the ultimate sacrifice so that we can enjoy being here today without worry or fear. We ask that you strengthen the hands of this generation to stand for what is right and not take the easy left. We acknowledge that we cannot do that unless our eyes are fixed upon you. We ask all of this in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Thank you, Pastor Pritchett. I would now like to introduce the members of the administrative team who are present at this ceremony. I ask that each administrator stand and be recognized as I call your name. Audience, please hold your applause until I've announced all members. I'll start with those on stage. Vice President of Finance and Hayes Operations, Diana Baumann. Director of Advancement, Mindy Anschutz. Registrar, Judy Heydrich. And those off stage, and I think they're back in the corner to the right there, my right. Dean of Student Experience, Shane Brett. Dean of Instructional Services, Jennifer Brown. Dean of Enrollment Management, Tricia Klein, who celebrated a birthday yesterday. Dean of Student Success, Jamie Owen. And Associate Dean of Instruction, Deborah Pfeiffer. I appreciate the tremendous work that this group does, and I ask that you join me in thanking them for their leadership. I would ask all NCK Tech faculty and staff to please stand at this time. NCK Tech has a strong reputation as being a leader, trailblazers in technical education. That reputation was built and continues thanks to the quality of our instructional team and our dedicated staff members. These individuals invest their time and energy into making a difference in the lives of these students, and they are committed to helping all students succeed. I'm very proud to work alongside each one of them, and I ask you to join me in thanking them for their dedication to our students. this time, I would like to express our gratitude to a retiring staff member. Would Judy Heydrich please stand? Judy has served as the registrar at North Central Kansas Technical College since July 1982. Ronald Reagan was president then. Some of you have heard of him. I'll help you all with the math. That's 41 years that she's been at the college. She started when she was 12. Clearly, Judy has been a fixture at NCK Tech and has seen our college through a lot of changes during her tenure. She has served on various committees, including being on the standing on the Academic Affairs Committee, and she's contributed in countless ways towards the success of our institution. Judy's role, of course, has evolved during her time at NCK Tech, but it has always relied on her meticulous record keeping, her diligent approach to her work, her professionalism, customer service, and her ability to adapt and learn. Beyond her work as registrar, Judy has helped organize and coordinate multiple blood drives held on the Beloit campus. When I say multiple, 2 a year, times 41 maybe, I don't know if it was all those years, but a lot of blood drives. And because of her efforts, hundreds of students have learned the importance of donating blood, and hundreds of patients have benefited from their donations. Personally, I will miss Judy's warm smile and her energetic smile and enthusiasm and the fun that she brings to work every day. So on behalf of the Board of Trustees, the hundreds of students that Mrs. Heydrich has helped through her tenure here, all of her colleagues, I want to thank Judy for her years of service and her dedication to our students. NCK Tech is a better place because Judy Heydrich was here. Let's join me in wishing her the best in her retirement. North Central Kansas Technical College was the first technical college in the state of Kansas. We have been led by trailblazers throughout our history and continue to be led by a dedicated and innovative Board of Trustees whose focus is on the continued success of the college and the fulfillment of its mission. On your program, you'll see all of our board members listed. At this time, I would like to introduce the 2 trustees that are able to join us today. Please stand and be recognized when I announce your name. Bob Becker and Lance Smith. Please join me in thanking them for joining us today. And we're very honored today to have as our guest speaker Patty Clark. She spoke earlier at our first ceremony, and I think you're really going to enjoy her message later in the ceremony. So please welcome Patty to our ceremony. We consistently hear about the importance of leadership in the workplace through our advisory groups. I want to take a minute to recognize some of our student leaders who have already begun to develop and hone their leadership skills. First, I'll mention the graduating students on the leadership team, and they can be identified by their white honor cords. Would the following student leaders please stand when I call your name? Aaron Garcia, orientation leader, and Cooper Hunsenpiller, orientation leader. Please join me in thanking them for their contributions. Thank you, guys. We are also proud to recognize our students who are leading in the classroom and those who are graduating with academic honors. These students have led in the work that they've done and the accomplishments they've had in their shops and labs. Students receiving academic honors have achieved at least a 3.5 grade point average and are considered to be on the Dean's Honor Roll. They can be identified by the tri-colored tassel that hangs from their mortarboard. Will all of the graduates receiving academic honors please stand and be recognized at this time? If you're not sure, look, there we go. Nice work. Okay, today, as I mentioned earlier, we want to celebrate our graduates, but we also want to pay special tribute to some of our veterans. So at this time, I would ask anyone present to again stand and be recognized if you have served in the military. Please stand and be recognized. It's always good to see you all together. Thank you. In 2012, NCK Tech began awarding the Veterans Honorary Associate's Degree of Technical Education. We realized that several servicemen and women, upon leaving the armed forces, immediately went to work. Many acquired the same type of technical skills that we teach at NCK Tech while performing their jobs in the military and as a civilian. Some may have never been formally recognized for their technical abilities. So it is our institution's intention, by awarding this degree, to honor these veterans for their military service, their technical skills, and their lifetime contribution to our nation's workforce. It is our pleasure at this time to present our honored veteran with his degree. Sergeant James Corporich, would you please come to the stage with your grandson? Sergeant Corporich served in the United States Air Force. He received 3 Good Conduct Medals during his service, and he was nominated by his grandson, who is a carpentry student here, Jack Corporich. So please, again, join me in congratulating and thanking Sergeant Corporich for his service. At this morning's ceremony, we also honored Corporal Shannon Michael McCormick, who served in the United States Army. We also honored Petty Officer Second Class Robert Allen Hardman of the United States Navy, and he was presented with an honorary degree as well. So again, please join me in congratulating these men and all of our service members. I'm always amazed as I travel around the state representing the college how many alumni that I encounter. Many of them have gone on to become leaders in the various industries in which they serve. So at this time, I would like to ask all NCK Tech alumni to please stand and be recognized. Please stand, Trailblazers. There we go. Thank you all for joining us today, and it's great to have you here. And as you can recognize, we have a lot who are our faculty as well, so we're very proud of you guys as well. Thank you for being back. At this time, I would like to invite Director Ann Schutz to the podium for a few remarks.
Thank you, President Burks. I would like to welcome all of our NCK Tech alumni to our graduation ceremony today. We are so honored that you are here to witness this group of NCK Tech students transition into the newest class of alumni. And a special hello to you all, class of 2023. On behalf of the NCK Tech Foundation, I would like to congratulate all of you on a job well done. You overcame all the hurdles, hanging in there when times were tough. You are resilient and brave and managed to succeed in spite of all the demanding circumstances. You made it. You're graduating, and we hope it feels really good. You are now off to prove yourselves professionally, to test your skills and challenge your abilities in the workforce. Expectations are high, so dream big, be bold, and work hard. If you seek advice, reach out to those fellow alumni to harness the knowledge and power of the network you are now a part of. And here's some good news. You don't even need to sign up. You're already in. If you look down and see the lapel pin that's attached to your gown, this pin, along with your degree or certification that you'll be receiving shortly, is your key to unlock the new community you now belong to, our Alumni Association. You are now NCK Tech alum for life. We hope you'll embody this well-deserved status with great pride, and we wish that your sense of belonging to the ever-supportive NCK Tech community remains a strong source of force and ambition to succeed throughout the years to come. Best of luck in your future endeavors, and congratulations again, class of 2023. Thank you.
Thank you, Mindy. I'm now pleased to introduce our graduation speaker for today, Patty Clark. After graduating from Kansas State University with a Bachelor's of Science degree in agriculture, Patty spent her career in public service with an emphasis on rural and agriculture programs and policy. She served 3 different Kansas governors as Division Director and Deputy Secretary of the Kansas Department of Commerce. Clark also served as a State Director for the USDA Rural Development and Vice President of the Kansas Leadership Center, as well as Head of Government Relations for Kansas Farm Bureau. She served as Chairman of the Board of Directors for the Kansas State Alumni Association and as a board member for the Kansas Association of Community Foundations. Clark also served as a founding member and first chairman of the board for the Kansas Ag and Rural Leadership Program, the CARL program. Please join me. We're so honored to have Ms. Patty Clark with us today.
Good afternoon. President Burks, administration members, faculty, staff, and graduates. Thank you for the honor and the privilege to speak to you this afternoon. Pursuit of post-secondary education can be challenging and can be costly, but clearly you have met the challenge and you are now prepared for the next steps in what I truly hope will be a long and joyful and productive life. As I took time to ponder thoughts and aspirations that I wanted to leave you with today, I found myself reflecting on how much of the world and in the world has changed in the last 50 years since I graduated from college. My reflections were a catalyst for 2 behaviors, 2 characteristics, 2 habits to emerge to share with you today. And I'm hoping that perhaps you will practice these 2 characteristics ahead in order to live a worthy and generous life. First, I would encourage you to become more intentional in your thoughts, your acts, and your deeds. Second, I hope that you develop a healthy and keen skepticism, emphasis on the healthy. I'm not sure we practice these skill sets, these behaviors as much as we should these days. We aren't as frequent with them in our daily routines. Being intentional requires investment of time and thought. And when it does become a daily habit, it yields benefits to you and to those you care for and care about. Being intentional means you do not rush to judgment. You do not rush to judgment about people. You do not rush to judgment about situations. And you do not rush to judgment about the challenges and the opportunities that your life brings to you. Being intentional requires patience. It requires honest consideration of options and alternatives and not just knee-jerk reactions. It means we weigh the impact of our words and our actions on those around us, and we act conscientiously. Now let's talk a little bit about developing that healthy sense of skepticism. When I was your age, social media consisted of the local coffee shop and the beauty salon. Today's social media is both a blessing and sometimes, frankly, it's a curse. In moments of danger, distress, and disaster, social media can be a lifeline. It can minimize chaos and provide very critical information. The promise of the internet, the implicit promise of the internet when it was created, was that we were going to be entering the age of information. That we could access knowledge and news with just the click of our smart device. Unfortunately, a parallel world of misinformation has simultaneously emerged. So it seems imperative that we develop that healthy skepticism, and we need to consider the sources of information and sort fact from fiction. Healthy skepticism requires us to examine, to verify, and to validate. We need those qualities in our daily lives, and we need to practice those qualities. We are on the verge of yet another advancement in technology, and that's artificial intelligence. Like social media, I believe it will be both a blessing and at times a challenge. AI has already proven its value in the world of medicine, in the practice of medicine, and in data analysis. But the application and use of AI needs guardrails. And we have to become skeptical to ensure that we know when AI is being used for that productive, beneficial purchase versus when it's being used as a tool of misinformation and disruption to our civic society rather than support of it. In closing, I want to leave you with a quote from Winston Churchill. And as I do that, I want to again acknowledge the men and women that have served in our military. They are a noble group, and they defend our nation every day. Churchill lived every day with great intention, and he always was a well-informed skeptic. Those traits were most helpful to him as he delivered Europe from the hands of Adolf Hitler. His quote, and if you remember nothing else today, remember this quote: "We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give." Be intentional about what you give to others throughout your lifetimes. Develop a skepticism in order to discern truth. And by doing both, you will live and build trust and reward and have a very rewarding life. Thank you, congratulations, celebrate the day, and we're all very proud of you.
Great words of wisdom, Patty. Give her another round of applause. That was great. And now for the moment that we've all been waiting for. These students, representing the class of 2023, have met the requirements for graduation of our institution and the Kansas Board of Regents. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I recommend the presentation of certificates and degrees at this time. The roll of candidates will be called by NCK Tech's Registrar, Judy Heydrich.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the faculty at North Central Kansas Technical College, it is my pleasure to bring forth the following candidates for graduation. Will Will the candidates for certification in carpentry cabinet making please come forward? The faculty member for the carpentry cabinet making program is Brandon Jacobs. The advisor is Amber Mice. Jacob L. Berry. Eric Lee Brown. Charles Dillon Crawford. Aiden M. Davis. Aiden Wesley DeBay. Gunnar Fanning. Hunter Fanning. Guillermo Ivan Flores. Colton Keller. Jack B. Coprich. Clayton Kohler. Devin Ray Comrack. Bradley Riedel. Jared Ruth. Jovan Sines. Grady Walters. Austin J. Zimmerman. Will the candidates for certification in plumbing, heating, and air conditioning please come forward? The faculty member for the plumbing, heating, and air conditioning program is Andy Schwent. The advisor is Amber Mice. Jeremy Brownell. Josue Carrillo. Andrew Cross. Terry Fahrenbrook. Adam Heim. Benjamin L. Housley. Tyler Moresco. Gabriel Nichols. Jackson Pfeiffer. Maximus Self. Zane Staub. Chase Kent Worth. Austin M. Wolf. Will the candidates for the welding program please come forward? The faculty member for the welding program is Dylan Bell. The advisor is Amber Mice. Caleb J. Ahilas. Alec W. Burks. Ison B. Dauber. Cade A. Gorley. Hunter Green. Hayden Michael Griffin. Riley John Hawkersmith. Damian Xavier Holguin. Dylan Ketzner. Connor Knipp. Boston John McDonald. Aiden Nicholson. Tyson R. Schmidt. Colin J. Smith. Will the candidates for the Associate of Applied Science degree in Applied Technologies please come forward? The faculty members for the Applied Technologies programs are Sam Bailey, Jeff Gerst, and Brandon Jacobs. The advisors are Renee Myers and Amber Mice. J.C. Bryant Fisher. Will the candidates for the Associate of Applied Science degree in Automotive Technology please come forward? The faculty members for the Automotive Technology program are Richard Cox, Mark McConnell, and Brett Faunensteel. The advisor is Renee Myers. Riley A. Alvarez. Donovan D. Colby. Coulter L. Conger. Dalton Matthew Hamby. Marcus Richard Legree. Logan M. Leiker. Francisco Mendoza. Trayson Northcutt. Samuel Isaac Nuss. Zachary E. Oliveras. Brandon Pinto. Brett C. Rohr. Abby M. Roth. Dylan Jade Stetzel. Preston Stonebarger. Noah S. Trammell. Dakota Worth. Will the candidates for the Associate of Applied Science degree in Building Construction Technology please come forward? The faculty members for the Building Construction Technology programs are Brandon Jacobs and Andy Schwint. The advisor is Amber Mice. Joseph Aaron Knoll. Dominic Lee Penka. Tyler D. White. Jaron Wildeman. Will the candidates for the Associate of Applied Science degree in Electrical Technology please come forward? The faculty members for the Electrical Technology program are Sam Bailey and Jeff Gerst. The advisor is Renee Myers. You made it. Aiden Paul Ballman. Matthew E. Beaker. Nathan Casper. Alexander Von Dart. Derek Ryan Eichmann. Aaron Garcia. Cooper Hudson Pillar. Hunter Hurt. Jason Karst. Keaton B. A. Keller. Marshall J. Meyer. Austin Miller. Hunter F. Morgan. Joel Michael Pimlott. Greg Carter Robinson. Dalton Matthias Schmidt. Matthew K. Smith. Dawson Williams. Torrin R. Walters. Will the candidates for the Associate of Applied Science degree in Welding Engineering Technology Technician please come forward? This degree is a partnership between NCK Tech and Fort Hays State University's Industrial Technology program. The faculty members for the Welding Engineering Technology Technician program are Dylan Bell, Kyle Kopsa, and Danae Bushketter. Colton Bradford. Nathan Carpenter. Trevor Days. Edgar Banuelos Galicia. Carver Meyerhoff.
Join me in congratulating them one more time. Before we conclude, I want to extend our appreciation to Fort Hays State University and the staff of Beach Schmidt Performing Arts Center, especially Nick Schwinn and his students who are helping film and live stream, Luke LeCount and Troy Keller and the staff here that make everything run well. So thank you, and please join me in showing our appreciation. We're also blessed to have with us today's pianist, Pam McGowan, who always does a wonderful job. Let's extend our appreciation for her and the music she's provided. And finally, these things don't just happen. It takes a lot of work behind the scenes from a lot of different people. I can't name, and you don't want me to name all the people that it was necessarily, but I certainly want to thank the deans and all the staff at NCK Tech, all who helped prepare for this. In particular, Dean Jamie Owen, who spent a lot of time organizing, coordinating all this. So thank you, Jamie, and everyone else. Please give them a round of applause. I also want to take this opportunity to personally extend my congratulations to the members of this class. As you move through the next stage of your life, remember that everywhere you go, in everything you do, you represent yourself, your family, and now this institution. I encourage you to do so with integrity, resolve, a sense of pride, and a serving spirit. Congratulations, and God bless all of you. I wish you the best. So we have one more step to make this official, so graduates, please rise. By the authority vested in me by the state of Kansas and with the recommendation of faculty, I now confer upon you the certificate or degree in which you have earned and grant you the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. As a symbol of your new status as college graduates, please shift your tassels from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the newest class of Trailblazers, North Central Kansas Technical College's graduating class of 2023. As we conclude our ceremony, I want to thank you all for attending. I wish you safe travels back to whatever your destination is. Please be aware of the skies and the weather. I know there's some predictions and forecasts for some bad stuff, especially if you're heading west, so be careful. Graduates, today is your day. Enjoy it, but don't forget what's Sunday? Mother's Day, okay? So make sure that you do something nice for your moms, and please, everybody, in case you forget, let's do it now. Let's give all the moms here a round of applause. Audience, Pam will now play our recessional. Out of respect and honor for our graduates, please remain standing until all the graduates have left the auditorium. Thank you, and please rise.